Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Another week, another discussion. The Prophet ﷺ named 10 men, one after another, saying after each name the same words, is in Jannah. 10 men who received their results while taking the test. And for the why does this matter question, a scholar explains it perfectly. The Prophet ﷺ's companionship was such an elixir that a minute of it could raise a person higher than years of spiritual striving. That's why these aren't history videos. They're portraits of what 1 minute near the light did to ordinary people. One night, the Prophet ﷺ raised his hands and made a dua that would change history. He said, "O Allah, strengthen Islam with more beloved to you of these two men, Abu Jahl or Umar ibn al-Khattab." Two names on the table, and Umar radiallahu anh was chosen. One became the Firaun of this ummah. The other became Al-Faruq. Now hold this thought. You might be living in someone else's answered dua right now and not even know it. A mother's 3 a.m. whisper, a grandmother's raised hands. Umar radiallahu anh was one dua away from a totally different eternity. So are people you know. So maybe were you. He left his house with a sword to kill the Prophet ﷺ. On the road, someone stopped him and said, "Deal with your own house first. Your sister has accepted Islam." He turned around, burst into her home, struck her, and when he saw her blood, something cracked. He said, "Show me what you were reading." A page of Surah Taha. "Indeed, I am Allah. There is no God but me. So worship me and establish Salah to remember me." He read it and said, "Show me where he is." The Sirah relates that he walked to Dar al-Arqam, same sword on his belt. He knocked, entered, and said the Shahada. And the takbir of the companions shook the house. He left his home to end Islam. He arrived and enlarged it. And from that day, something changed about the very ground he walked on. The Prophet ﷺ told him, "By the one in whose hand is my soul, Shaytan never finds you traveling on a path except that he takes a different path." Shaytan, the devil, rerouting because of one man's presence. Understand what that means. Shaytan doesn't fear muscles. Umar radiallahu anh already had those before Islam, and Shaytan walked beside him just fine. Shaytan fears taqwa wearing muscles. Same man, same strength, new owner. Then, this man inherited half of the known world. Half. And this, a situation like this is where most men break. Power reveals. And what did it reveal? The Khalifa of an empire. And it is related, he said, "If a mule stumbles on a broken road in Iraq, I fear Allah will ask me, 'Why did you not pave the road, O Umar?'" A mule in Iraq on his conscience. The history books relate his night patrols. He found a mother boiling a pot of water, just water and stones, to trick her hungry children into sleeping. Umar walked to the storehouse and carried the sack of flour back on his own back. His companion offered to carry it. And do you know what he said? He said, "And on the day of judgment, will you carry my burden too?" And we can't even carry our mother's groceries from the car to the house without sighing. He carried an ummah and wept that it wasn't enough. They said 2 dark lines marked his face from weeping. And then Allah wrote him an ending only he could write. Fajr prayer. He's standing at the mihrab, the place where the imam leads, leading the believers when a blade strikes him. Do you see it? 30 years earlier, this man marched through the Mecca with a sword in his hand against Salah. And Allah took him while he was leading it. And even bleeding, dying, his worries were, do I have debts? Pay them. and ask Aisha if I may be buried beside my two companions. But ask as Umar, not as Amir al-Mu'mineen. I command no one today. The man who once fought prayer was martyred inside it, and lies beside the one he came to kill. That is what one dua did. So make yours for the hardest person you know. Allah has flipped stronger men. He marched with steel to end the call. One dua turned him, sword and all. The path he walked, Shaitan would flee. He fell in prayer, now he is free. Thank you so much for joining us again. Another week, another discussion. Inshallah, I will see you guys next week. Stay in tune. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.